Good evening. Bershus, with the permission of friends in old and new, we begin again. We'll continue in our series of Pirkei Avot in the first parak. This time we discuss some of the most famous of all of the Jewish heroes of yesteryear, Hillel and Shammai. Hillel v'Shammai kiblu mehem. Hillel v'Shammai, they acquired it from them. Hillel Amru, Hillel said, Havi make Talmidav shel Aaron, be like the students of Aaron. Ohev Shalom ורודף Shalom, love peace and pursue peace. Ohev Sabrios, love all of God's creations, Mekarvin l'Torah, and bring them closer to Torah. Hillel and Shammai were the last of all of the five pairs of the Zugas. But as we all know the story of Hillel himself, and his humble beginnings on the rooftop in the cold weather trying to learn Torah, his entire life and essence was humility. So humble was Hillel, so pious, that even this most famous of all of the maxims in Avos, the very phrase for which he is remembered throughout the generations and amongst nearly all mankind and Jewry alike, Hillel ascribes to another. It's not his phrase, but rather he says, Hevi mitalmidav shel Aaron, be like the students of Aaron. The role model is not Hillel himself, nor his own saying or aphorism, but the actions of another, Aaron. Anybody who says something else in the name of somebody else, Mevi geula la'olam, he brings redemption to the world. Ohev Shalom ורודף Shalom. Pursue peace, love peace, pursue peace. Disagreement between two people, says Rav Chaim Volozhin, may be resolved first by implanting the concept that peaceful relations is a goal amongst brothers that all must seek. Each party must be encouraged to become the peacemaker, to be the hero who goes above the letter of the law, lifnim mishra sadin, to procure peace, by building one's ego instead of denigrating one's character. Peace has a greater chance. Make each disputant feel like he's the good guy. Everyone wants to be the hero. Ohev Shalom ורודף Shalom. Hevi mitalmidav shel Aaron, be like the students of Aaron. Aaron was the paradigm, because he was able to make peace and be at peace at the same time with himself. There was within him none of the seething envy, petty ambitions, or inflated conceits which drive others to eternal discontent and inner strife. When Moshe Rabbeinu, his younger brother, was appointed to be the leader and the manhig to lead Klal Yisrael out of the long darkness of exile and slavery, Aaron was v're'echa v'samach b'libo. He was happy in his heart for his younger brother. Our Mishnah teaches us love peace within ourselves first, and only then Ohev Shalom. Then, after we have inner content and our peace within our own hearts, then we can be Rodfei Shalom, pursuers of peace. Now, why does Hillel say, Hevi mitalmidav shel Aaron, and not Aaron himself? Be like Aaron, not like Hillel says in this Mishnah, Hevi mitalmidav shel Aaron, like the students of Aaron. Because, in reality, no one can actually achieve the status of Aaron. But maybe, just a little bit, we could be like one of his students. Now, Hillel employs very strong and strange language when he says, Ohev Shalom, be a lover of peace, ורודף Shalom, be a pursuer of peace. Generally, when we think of the word rodef, it means to pursue somebody in anger. It's usually associated with someone who seeks to commit harm and an intent to destroy. But here Hillel is turning rodef, redifa, back to its original meaning, and he's really exciting Tehillim. And you all know the songs, Pirkei Shalom Vodfeu. Request peace and pursue peace, as Tehillim says. Now, those who love peace, Rabbi say, they often have to disrupt it in order to obtain it. Let's take, for example, Pinchas, the grandson of Aaron, who in killing Zimri ben Salu and Cosby was awarded what by HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Brisi Shalom, the covenant of peace. Pinchas destroyed an unreal and superficial peace in order to achieve a genuine peace. Pinchas acted in war to end all wars. Now, Rabbi say, there are those who proclaim peace in the name of Allah, the most merciful, peace be upon you. Osa ha'ish zokt, loves you. And Neville Chamberlain, right before the worst catastrophe of the Jewish people on a Holocaust, declared peace in our time. The history of the world is paved in the blood of our brethren. A bloody war wrought throughout the millennia and centuries through the mouthpiece of those proclaiming they come in peace. Duty and destiny, Rabbi Norman Lamb, you should be well and you should have a refuah, hamakam yirapeoso, God should heal him, and he should also have a nechama for the recent demise of his wife. Rabbi Norman Lamb writes the following, and calls upon us to work so that others might bear arms on behalf of Medinat Israel. And he says, we should not be found hesitating or faltering. Our existence is at stake, and we shall not submit to the murderous ambitions of the Euphrates Hitlers, the Nile Pharaohs, the Nebuchadnezzar of Damascus, and the modern-day Saladins of ISIS, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the list goes on. We fight and act in defense of Israel, but also for the honor of America and England and all enlightened nations, and for all mankind, whether they know it or not, whether they want it or not. We remain the Jewish nation forever, or lagoyim, the light, the heart, and the conscience of the nations. Ohev Shalom ורודף Shalom. Love peace and pursue it, not merely proclaim it. My father's great professor, one of the greatest thinkers of the modern day era in psychology, his name was Erich Fromm. He told my father the following: if a person loves flowers, he waters them. It's not merely enough to say, I like something. If you like something, then you got to go do something about it. Those people who proclaim that they love peace, they've got to act upon it, because merely the iteration of loving peace is an empty gesture. I love everybody, but what do I do about it? I sit in my isolated tower and I do nothing about it. You must go out and you must pursue it. You must give action to your words. Our hope, our prayer, this night of Yom HaZikaron, as the poet Longfellow once wrote, buried was the bloody hatchet, buried was the dreadful war club, buried were the warlike weapons, and the war cry was forgotten. Then was peace among the nations. The wolf shall lie down with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. Lo yisa goy al goy cherev velo yilmedu od milchama. Nation shall not raise up sword against another nation. War shall be no more. Ohev shalom ורודף Shalom. Love peace and pursue peace. Hillel continues. Ohev asabrios umakarvin latoira. Love creation, love mankind, umakarvin laTorah, and bring him closer to the Torah. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe, that great lover and actor of peace in our time, in our recent past, he gives the following vart. He goes, notice the terminology. that Ohev Abrius, love mankind, comes before bringing a person to Torah. Just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought us out and emancipated us from Egypt even without a Torah, in that he loved his nation, his chosen nation, Klal Yisrael, and then he brought them to Har Sinai, so too we must love all mankind, and then through our expression and pursuit of the love of all man, then we can bring them closer to the Torah. Derech Eretz kadma LaTorah. Derech Eretz comes before the Torah. Peace. It is the hallmark of all that we know in Judaism. We say it in Ma'ariv every single day. Ufros aleinu sukkah shalom echa. May God spread over us and bless us with his canopy of peace. The Kahanim bless us, and we recite it every morning in davening us. Yisa Hashem panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May Hashem turn his countenance upon you and grant you peace. We say the last bracha of the Shemona Esrei, HaMevorech es Amo b'shalom, Oseh shalom b'mramav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. We say it every day in benching as well, whenever we eat. And Rabboisai, my friends, all of Torah Shebaal Peh, the entirety of all of the oral tradition and Torah that we know, the last Mishnah in Uktzim ends as follows. Omar Rabbi Shimon ben Chalafta, Rabbi Shimon ben Chalafta says, Lo motza HaKadosh Baruch Hu kli maksik bracha liYisrael, that God never found a greater vessel that contained blessing for his nation Israel, Ella, but Hashalom, peace. Shenemar, as it says, Hashem oz le'amo yitein, Hashem yivarech es amo v'shalom. B'vias goel tzedek b'mheira v'ya. Good night.